Hey Nesters, welcome back to Nesting Haven. Today we're doing some thrift shopping at Goodwill, and I thought I would take you along with me to see what kind of goodies we can find today. So let's go ahead and check it out. So immediately on the bottom shelf, I spied these Fiesta-ware O-ring mugs. They were asking $6 a piece for them, which I wasn't really happy with that price, so I put them back. But they are in this really nice sage green, and they were produced from 2015 to 2018, so they are discontinued. I did come across this beautiful butter dish. It was a vintage Japan stoneware piece, and this really kind of neutral color, so it would work well with a lot of different homes, and it was a really good, solid quality. I found some beautiful butterfly gold Corelle hook cups. They were asking only $1 a piece, which was very reasonable. They had quite a few here, as you could see, and I decided to leave them behind since I already have so many in my own collection, and I just figured someone that's been looking for them, it'd be a great opportunity for them to get a whole collection there. They also had this beautiful Corningware casserole dish for only $6. This is in the Callaway pattern, produced from 98 to 2000. There are two different types of Callaway patterns. The patterns look the same, but the dishes will have a ripple in one of the other variations. I always think these Avon Mother's Day plates are so adorable. I love this one here. Anyone a mama in 1982? I spied this absolutely gorgeous platter on the bottom shelf and this beautiful floral. As I got a little bit closer, I could see it was really scratched up. A lot of the florals were scratched on it. It was made in the USA. I'm not sure the pattern or the maker, but how stunning would that be just as like a decor plate on your wall? A lot of people like to hang plates on their wall. It's very kind of that antique farmhouse look, and I definitely was going to pick it up had it not been scratched. So I knew this was false graph when I picked it up, but I had never come across this particularly shaped bowl before. And I guess they're both considered au gratin bowls for like potatoes. And yeah, I just had never seen that before. These are in the village pattern. I love the brown. I see the blue more often than the brown, but I really hope false graph comes back because I find it to be very beautiful. I think if people start getting back to more antique farmhouse instead of this modern day farmhouse stuff, I think the false graph will definitely have another turn in the spotlight. As you can see, the false graph continued down throughout the shelf. Someone definitely dropped off their collection here. So someone could have an instant collection had they gone to Goodwill this day and was looking for that particular set. I found this dish here to be very pretty. I thought it would look excellent as decor. There was actually a spot where you could put a string on it. The string had been removed, so it was definitely meant for wall decor as my eye was seeing it as well. In the way back, I spied some blue-billed geese, and I actually have never come across this particular item before, so that was really a neat find. Always out looking for the blue-billed goose, trying to save any good pieces that I can. I know a lot of people wrinkle their nose at the blue-billed goose stuff, but I definitely adore it, and I try to adopt it and resell it whenever I can. This used to be my biggest collection I had, this brown top stoneware. I picked it up all the time. When I first moved in my house, I had shelves and shelves filled with this stuff. I have resold some of it, but I still have quite a large collection, and I've always enjoyed the color brown. It's been my favorite color since I was a kid. So I am still always drawn to that, and I'm kind of thinking about bringing that collection back out and starting to use it again. Now this next piece, I know it's a napkin holder, but the whole time I was looking at it, all I could think about was tacos. Don't worry, that thing that knocked down did not break. It was just kind of this really lightweight lantern there. It was stuck on my little taco napkin holder here. But how pretty was that? It had nice lace detailing to it. I thought it was pretty gorgeous. I always love to check out the souvenir plates when I see them. I collect the state plates. I don't really do the other countries too much. But these are very pretty, both from Canada here, Toronto, and I think that's in Windsor. You'll be so proud of me. I survived the coffee mugs. But on the top shelf, I did find this really gorgeous fruit patterned pitcher here. And it's actually not ceramic, it's like this really nice metal enamelware. This was put out by FTD probably in around the 1980s, maybe late 70s. Absolutely gorgeous. you guys might think this is a little bit silly, but I did end up purchasing this blue wine bottle, and it's because I have been asking my husband for several years now to make me one of those bottle trees with a wrought iron out in the front yard, and I figured if I picked up one bottle, maybe that'd get him motivated to do it. So I know you can actually go to the Redemption Center, or you used to be able to. I'm not sure how it is right now with all the, protocols and stuff, but you used to be able to go and they would have, the returnables there, and you could try to buy some of those off of them, and they would do that for you sometimes. So I'll probably try to see if they'll still do that when the time comes, if he ever makes it for me, but I have one to kind of hopefully get him motivated to do so. I was checking out this bean pot. I was glad that it was in the box because had it been sitting on the shelf, I probably wouldn't have known that it was a newer one. It was made in China, I could see on the box, so I went ahead and left that behind. Alright, so let's just admire this piece right here for a second. Absolutely gorgeous, this pitcher and basin. They're asking only $4. This is a vintage Japan piece put out by Jamestown, China, and it is porcelain. I just thought it was absolutely stunning with the florals on it. It has in this kind of nice pastel color as well, and it has that traditional spotted pottery that you see in a lot of Japanese pieces, so I just really love this piece. It's dainty and it's perfectly feminine. I always love looking at this section and finding the old crock pots. I absolutely adore them. I'm always a little sketched out about whether I should get them or not because when it comes to my food, things I cook in especially, I worry about safety things, and I know a lot of the vintage stuff, you don't necessarily have the manual, you don't know what it was made of and things like that, so I tend to steer away from it unless I do a little bit more research and make sure that it is really safe that I can, go ahead and cook in. I was trying to see if the ceramic piece actually would slide out of this. I know the crock pot that I have, it does that, so this one wasn't budging for me. I don't know if I just wasn't pulling on it right, but I was wondering if maybe I could just kind of swap out the inserts on it for like a newer one, but I don't know, it didn't seem to be working for me. The vintage packaging is what drew me to this piece. I had to check it out. After I read the instructions, it seemed way too complicated to use. It's some kind of an icebreaker, and I don't really have a need for it anyway, but it was really neat to see. It's interesting all the gadgets they used to have. Now let's check out everything that I ended up thrifting today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I super appreciate it, and we will catch you in the next one. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you then. Bye.